It's really highlighted some high-profile stories. Nadia from Bake Off, Prince William as well, been talking about various issues. And it's really highlighted that no one is immune from experiencing problems at some stage in their life. Inside Out Community is a Suffolk-based charity which has been running for about 16 years. And the main focus is to use the arts to help people who've experienced mental health issues. Allan Williams is a programme leader for the charity and joins us now. Morning to you, Allan.
Good morning, Lesley.
Tell me a bit more about it. I know you've been with the group about 4 years, haven't you? Tell me a bit about what you are, what your aims are.
Right, okay. Well, the charity, as you say, has been running about 16 years. The aim is really for anybody that's been through a period of sort of emotional distress, or it could be that they just want to get away from the stresses and strains of everyday life. You know, people who are perhaps not getting a proper work-life balance, and it has been sort of proved that creative activity can be a great way of helping people with their sort of mental, with good mental health and with their general well-being.
What sort of things do you do? I think you do workshops, don't you?
We do, yes. Yeah, we're based at Gipswick Hall in Ipswich, where the Red Rose Chain Theatre is. So we've got a lovely big venue, and we do quite a range of activities. We do sort of art and crafts, so painting, drawing, sculpture, printmaking. We also do other creative activities like drama, singing, creative writing, filmmaking sometimes as well. We've also got a music project as well, which is over at St. Peter's by the waterfront for a couple of weeks. So it really encompasses all of the creative arts.
Do you see quite a big change in people? We're not very good at giving ourselves me time, are we?
That's right. I have seen it. I do see a change, actually. Yes. I think it's remarkable, really, that just having a couple of hours out, doing something nice, doing something creative, doing a bit of art. On the one hand, it's a way of expressing your emotions, getting those feelings out there. And another way, it's a way to sort of switch off and just. It's a bit sort of like a mindfulness, it's living in the moment. While you're in that 2 hours, you're just involved in something creative, and you can sort of leave the problems outside the door as well. So it works both ways, really. And I do see a change. I've seen a change in people who've come along to the groups whilst I've been there, because we've had people coming along since the beginning, really, for years, and it's become a regular part of their life. I'd really say it's almost like a lifeline for some people. It may be the only time they go out in the week, and they look forward to those sessions. So it's a fantastic thing to be able to provide.
How do people come to you? Do they self-refer, or do doctors refer them? How does it work?
No, they self-refer. People either we have every year we put out our program. We run sort of from term to term, roughly along the lines of school and college terms. So we have directories out in the libraries. We have a website that people can go on and download the directory. But people can just self-refer. We do get organisations, recommend people, because we have people come along. They might bring a carer or a support worker. But basically, like for instance, our Friday morning session is a drop-in. So people can just drop in. They don't have to make a long-term commitment. They can look through the program and decide, I think I'll go to that one, or I might come to that, because I fancy doing a bit of drama, or I fancy doing a bit of creative writing. There's no ongoing commitment, so they can just come and go. They can just drop in, see how they like it, and if they like it, they can come back again, and there's no pressure.
Does it cost them? Because I know you're funded. You've had some lottery funding, haven't you?
We have, yes. We've been very fortunate. We've been getting 3 years lottery funding from the community fund. So sessions are free. We do suggest a voluntary donation, just a couple of pounds, which does help, mainly towards the sort of cost of materials, and people generally do. But to all intents and purposes, it's a free resource.
How did you get involved?
I've worked in the voluntary sector for about 30 years, and I've also been a practicing artist for a number of years. When this opportunity came up, I saw it advertised. I think it was a friend that tipped me off, came across it advertised, and I just thought, this is fantastic because it brings together the two strands of my life. It just the creativity, the working with people in the voluntary sector, which I've always done, and so it was just a really good fit, if you like. It was just a fantastic opportunity.
And I know that you've also suffered from at various points in your life. You've had anxiety issues. I mean, all of us do, as I think, at some point. And did you find your art helped you then? Can you relate to how you're helping others?
Yeah, it did. Yes, I did have it. I mean, it was a while ago, but I remember when I suffered a series of bereavements and then a marriage breakup, all within the same short period, and that really sort of knocked me for six. And I think that was. I think my art, throughout that, I think my art was there. It's like at the core of my being, really. So that's always something constant in my life. So whatever else happens, I've got that to go to. And I did find that, it was a great help.
And do you welcome something like Mental Health Awareness Week? So there's actually been there have been some really interesting people talking about their issues, haven't there? Yes,
I do. Except I think that obviously with mental health, it's there all the time. It's not just 1 week. And I think really, I'd like to think that we can all be thinking about that. 365 days a year, not just during 1 week. And it is, as you said in your introduction, it is something that potentially affects all of us. We all have things which can, traumatic events, things which can upset the stability of our lives. And, it's not just people who've got long-term conditions. And it's really out there. And I think it's good to bring that out into the open and acknowledge it and realise that, get rid of the sort of the stigma of mental health and realise it can affect every one of us at some point or other.
Allan, thank you ever so much. It's Allan Williams, a programme leader for the charity Inisde Out community based in Ipswich. So if you're interested in finding out more, just look them up on the